That was real nice. Now put your hands together for Jesus. I'm fighting against time, so I'll go on. My subtitle tonight is, are you accepting or rejecting your call? And it's funny that she introduced me that way, because when she called me to tell me that she wanted me to do this, my cell phone was in my hand and I almost ended the call after she made her request. But it also gave me the angle of which I'm going to approach this question on tonight. Most of our cell phones contain two options: answer and ignore, or accept and decline. Depending upon your service carrier and the brand of phone that you have, it allows us to draw preconceived conclusions of the incoming call and determine within our own minds and our own theory whether we wish to entertain or ignore the possible conversation presented to us through the party on the other line. In making the choice to accept or reject the call, we first have to identify who it is that is doing the calling. I've learned that from the beginning of time and all throughout Bible history, when God calls someone or calls something, it becomes what He said, and it is good. Be real quick and tell your neighbor, He called me. He called me. Now ask them, did you answer? Did you answer? The call is often limited to the preaching ministry. When someone prophesies to you and say you have a call in your life, some of us run straight to Bible school because we think that the call is only for the preaching ministry, but the call defines so much more. The call encompasses all that is needed to operate and function as a kingdom-minded church or ministry. Because we are many members of one body, all working together to spread the good news of the resurrection of Jesus Christ. We all know the story of Jonah. He had a call in his life, and when he was given direct specifics of what he was to do, he ran or rejected his assignment. The funny thing is, the God that we serve is so big, so powerful, and so mighty that even when you think you're running away from Him, you run right into Him. Many of us have our preconceived ideas of what the call on our evangelists. He's calling true praying altar workers. He's calling nurses. He's calling deacons, and yes, he's calling pastors, evangelists, teachers, prophets, and apostles. Oh my God. There's enough work for everybody to do. Everybody has a place, and there is a place for everybody. The eternal phone of your soul is waiting. The world is waiting on you. Your harvest is waiting for you to answer. Jesus is calling you now. Will you accept the call?